Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We are broadcasting from the Hesselson studio. And in that studio this morning, we have Patrick. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's a beautiful tie.
Thank you. Elmira College pride. Absolutely.
That's right. It makes sense because we're talking about the Soaring Eagles Take Flight initiative. This has been getting a lot of conversations going. A lot of people are talking about it. Tell us about it.
The Soaring Eagles Take Flight program, we've run it for the past 2 years for our first-year students, and it's a program that guarantees New York State residents with a family income of $50,000 or less that is guaranteed full tuition and mandatory fees at Elmira College.
I'm guessing that got people's attention.
It did, and it's been great. We've seen a lot of success in the program. We've helped a lot of first-year students, and I'm really excited this morning to say that we're expanding that to the transfer population.
That's wonderful. So it was such a success with first-year students. You said, how can we grow?
Absolutely, and how can we help more students?
Yeah, and isn't that really what Elmira College works for? It's towards the students at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Our history is as a pillar of access for education. Yeah. As most people probably know, Elmira College was the first women's college to offer bachelor's degrees equal to men. And so being able to bring that innovative step into even 2025 and saying, how can we help students complete their degrees with as little debt as possible?
Yeah, that's a dream, isn't it? Where did the idea come from originally?
Yeah, it absolutely came from that. How do we help students?
Yeah.
We keep hearing college is expensive, college is a lot, college is scary, and we don't want that. We want students to be able to come in, become educated, and go out and have the careers they want. So we took a look and said, what could we do, and how can we make a program that will help low-income students achieve a premier private college education? And this was it.
Have other universities looked at this as kind of a bellwether beginning? Because I've never heard of anything like this, really.
Yeah, this is kind of an innovative piece. There's a couple others who are following suit now.
Stealing your idea? No.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery here.
Okay.
And again, as long as it's helping students, that's what we're interested in.
So how exactly does the program itself work? Because, I mean, there is the cost as a rule. That doesn't just go away because you wave a magic wand.
Correct. And so what we do is we use a couple different layers of financial aid. So once a student's accepted to the college, they file their FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. Okay. And then from there, if they qualify, we'll use their federal Pell Grant, their New York State TAP Grant, and then anything that's not covered in that, Elmira College is going to cover the remaining balance up to the cost of tuition and mandatory fees.
Wow, that is remarkable. When will the transfer students be eligible? When is it? Because it's not this year.
Right, so fall 25 has started.
Right.
But luckily for transfer students, this is going to open up in the winter of 2026.
Okay.
So starting in January, students can apply now, get into that program, and be ready to go for winter 26.
So start the process now, learn more about it. When you said eligibility, there's got to be a little bit more than what you mentioned. Is there anything else?
Sure. So for the transfer students, we're going to ask that they have 12 or more college credits completed after high school.
Okay.
And then have a 3.0 GPA or higher.
Okay.
And so if they have that and they have that $50,000 adjusted gross income and are New York State residents, we're able to go through this program.
That's great. And how do they remain eligible throughout their academic career? Because I'm sure there's still hurdles that they have to get through.
And the best news is they just have to maintain their academic progress. So they have to remain in good standing with the college academically and remain eligible for their federal and state grants.
Now, that's not too difficult. For some of my friends in college it was, but for most people it's not too difficult.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they maintain that progress and keep their grades, they're golden. And if they do happen, if their income changes a little bit, our financial aid office is going to work with them individually and help mentor them through that and get them to a place that works.
We're going to talk about a few more initiatives that you have coming up in a little bit, but I'm sure there's people hearing this and saying, I've got to find out more. What is the best way to really start this process? January will be here in no time.
In no time, absolutely. So you can definitely check out our website, elmira.edu. There's information on Take Flight right there. If you're a transfer student, my transfer admissions counselor, Jen Robinson, works Monday through Friday. She's always available to help with that. Local folks, stop in, check out the campus, come take a tour, sit in on a class, eat in the dining hall, see what it's all about, and find out, are we the right fit? And then we'll figure out the finances. That's the best advice I can give.
Well, that's a perfect way of putting it, because, I mean, I've lived here all my life, and so many people that live here all their life. We've driven by the campus a million times, but how many people have actually stopped in and looked at it and had a meal?
I absolutely understand. I grew up in Waverly.
Yeah,
and,
there you go.
Just didn't hit. My aunt graduated from Elmira, and it still didn't hit. So, this is an opportunity for us to help local students as well. One of the best parts that I haven't mentioned yet, if a student qualifies for this and they live locally, they can commute. They don't have to live on campus, so they don't have to spend room and board.
Right.
It really will be a zero-sum game for them.
That's right, because room and board is the only thing really essentially not covered.
Right, and their books. So they're going to buy their books on their own if they choose to. But in terms of the college fees, they're going to be covered if they commute from home.
That's wonderful. And speaking to your commitment to community and growing and helping people get this education, this comes off the heels of in the fall of 2025. Now, essentially, the entering class, you started Good Neighbor program. Explain that to us.
So the Good Neighbor program, we've heard a lot from our neighbors in Pennsylvania saying, I'd love to come to Elmira, I'd love to go to a school in New York, but I can't take my FIA grants, I can't take my Pennsylvania higher education grants to New York, and I don't want to lose that money.
Right.
Understandable.
Yes.
And so what we did is we looked and said, okay, to help those folks out, could we in sense cover that and give them the institutional dollars to cover their FIA grant. So for this past year, we piloted the program with Pennsylvania, and we were able to guarantee that if they qualified for the FIA grant, we would match their qualified amount up to $5,600, which is the top.
Okay.
We're going to expand that this year from Pennsylvania to New Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Vermont's lucky, they let them take their grants out of state already.
Okay.
So right now, any state that touches us and Rhode Island gets the benefit of the Good Neighbor up to $5,600. Yeah. And that's on top of their other gift aid.
That's remarkable. Now, I know we've had people from Corning Community College, SUNY Corning Community College, tongue twisted this morning. You have a special relationship with them as well, correct?
Absolutely. We love our partners at SUNY Corning. We work with them. We have some dual enrollment programs with them. But we also, for the transfer students, we have an articulation program that guarantees scholarship for their graduates. So if they're completing their 2-year degree at Corning, we have specialized articulations for them to come to Elmira and continue seamlessly into the programs.
Perfect. And we're big fans of the scouts here on the program. We have guests on quite frequently, and I know that they are building and expanding at all times. And I thought this was really interesting. And tell us about transfer students who have earned the rank, which is a very honorable rank, amazing, if they became an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, absolutely. So also starting now for the fall of 2026.
This is a busy year.
So we've looked and said, who are some of the biggest contributors on our campus? And historically, it's been Eagle Scout recipients and Gold Award winners.
Oh, yeah.
So for the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, Scouts America now.
Right.
I'm a member there, so I got to keep the branding up to date in my mind. But
I know it's tough. It's force of habit.
We want those students to come onto our campus and be part of our community. So we're offering for any student that has completed their Eagle or Gold, they'll get an extra $2,500 per year, renewable for 2 years if they're a transfer, 4 years if they're coming in as a first-year student. We love their contributions and we love what they bring with them. So we're really excited to have them on our campus.
I've got to say, with all these initiatives, I want to sound like a corny infomercial, but there's no excuse not to try it.
That's it. We are sometimes overlooked locally, and now we want to say we are here for you. Yeah. We love our local students. We look forward to partnering with the local school districts, with SUNY Corning even more, and continuing to build that relationship to help everyone in this region achieve their goals.
So instead of all the initiatives you decided to start in the fall now, how has the school year went? I know it's early on, but how's it going so far?
It's wonderful. We're in our second week of classes now. Students got there last week. We had
getting settled in.
The second largest recruitment in the last 10 years this year.
I can see why.
Last year was the largest in the last 10 years. So it's a really great time to be looking at Elmira. We're adding great new career-focused programs, social work, criminology, and forensic science. It's really looking at what careers are students looking for. What are the careers for growth, and helping students achieve where they want to go.
That's wonderful. Before we go, I think everybody's dying to know, how's the hockey team look this year?
It's always a good year to be a Soaring Eagle.
That's
both
right.
men's and women's. They're looking competitive again, and can't wait to see Coach Saul and Coach Haney where they're going to take them this year.
Yeah, me either. Well, hey, Patrick, thanks for giving us so much time this morning, and what fantastic incentives. And again, you said the best way to find out more?
Elmira.edu.
Perfect. Let's do it again soon.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.